Let me put on something for the homeless. For the homeless. Greetings. I say good day to you, it says. I say good day. So pricecharting.com needs to update. They need to update their information and be more clearer about their information. Are you a video game collector or a person who wants to learn about video games and collection? Would like to know, what is the history and value about it? Basically, I'm gonna, this is opinion based, but I know my opinion base is factual because I make sales on the same algorithms that they collect data from, and they don't post my sales. And I know why you don't post my sales. Like, sometimes you might post my buys or my sales, but sometimes you don't post my buys and my sales. So let me tell y'all a little bit something about myself with selling on the internet, which is really selling all around the world. Yes, I sell objects around the world. And I'm going to tell you my strategy, how you yourself, and this is 100% true. I'm telling you, this is 1,000%. You want to have 1,000% odds how to sell an object over anybody else? Just stay on this video and I'm going to give you the answers right now. Like, literally right now. We're going to take a $100 bill. We're going to say this piece of tape is $100. And when you go on listings, 99% of all the listings is a $100 bill. This is how easy it is, y'all. Sell it for $80. Sell it for $60 if you can. That's it. While everybody else got their listings for $80, $100, my listings are for $60, $50. Free shipping. So, what do I mean by that? Let me repeat that again. You gotta be paying as cheap. Obviously, you're not gonna pay $40, $60 for this and sell it right back for $40, $60. So I buy an object for like $5 or something, and if it's worth $20 and more, and that's all the listings, I might list it for $12, $14. Right now, I got a whole stack of brand new movies. There's one box of it, some movie, and on eBay, all the listings is $16 or $20 and up. My listing is the only listing for $14, free shipping. Who you think is gonna make the sale first? So on pricecharting.com, I noticed for a certain game that the cheapest sale listing that should have been updated to their website was me recently. I sold a game for $66. And your average person is trying to sell, they're trying to sell the game for $75 to $100, and it's not selling. Their sales is just sitting there floating in the ocean. It's not selling. So I pledge allegiance to the Diddy Illuminati. I pledge allegiance every day, all day, Diddy Illuminati. I pledge allegiance to the Diddy Illuminati. They Hove! Throw up your pyramids and say Hove! Hove! I pledge allegiance to the Diddy Illuminati. Say less. Yo, but price charting is hiding certain cells, and the reason, to my opinion, why they're doing that is because they want to keep a pool of a certain number of value to an object. So like, if everybody's trying to ask that $100 or whatever for it, they want to push that kind of narrative on their page for other people who's trying to find out values to it. That's the narrative they want to push, when in reality, there's people like me who would have sold it to you for $66. I just think that's not cool. I think they should show that. Pledge allegiance. Throw up the pyramids. You gotta say Hove. 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 I pledge allegiance to the Diddy Illuminati. I pledge allegiance to the Diddy Illuminati. I pledge allegiance to the Diddy Illuminati. Oh, you already know. Yo, but yeah, price charting, you're hiding information. And the only reason I could see you doing that is that you want to keep things at a certain number, which is disingenuous to communities. To be honest, that's like wild disingenuous, you know. Because the reason I sold mine for $66 or whatever was because another person sold theirs for 60 something bucks. So how I do business, y'all, like, okay, let's say the group of y'all watching this video, whatever, all of y'all want a Mercedes-Benz each. How I do business is that I try to really sell that Benz out of everybody else who's selling Benzes for this price. Yeah, I'm gonna be the only listing y'all gonna come across that's like the cheapest price. That's how I really work with almost anything and everything. I try to genuinely be the cheapest price to something. And while everybody else is trying to get that top dollar, like, good luck with that nonsense. Cause I don't care to rip anybody off around me. So when you're seeing like the 100% value everybody's valuing at an object, they're ripping you off on a certain behalf to say. It should be maybe $20, maybe $1,000. Who knows what of the object? It should be cheaper. So it's up to you to, like, the consumer to know that. That's the truest, best way I can say to you. It's really up to you, the consumer. Price charting. Stop hiding that information, guy. You need to show the truth, because okay, I'm telling you something that I sold in a day's time. Like, this is an object that's selling every day right now. The object that I just showed the other day, this sells every day like hotcakes. That's how I do my research. I look and try to be fair to you, the customer. I look for the cheapest sale that's happened recently, and then I match up with that person. While everybody else is trying to tell you like a whole $100 bill, I match up with the one or two people who's gonna list for you for $60. Like, yo, you can hold that, because I profited off of that. To keep it a buck, the product that I sold for 60 something bucks, I only paid $20 for, and majority of everybody else who got them listings only paid 20 something bucks themselves. So, or like, why you trying to ask all these astronomical numbers? Like, you know. Yeah, I thought the pyramid, y'all, and pledge allegiance to the Diddy Illuminati. You see how I'm getting streaming numbers now? My page is like growing or whatever. It was the Diddy Illuminati. Ho! Ho! You gotta throw up the Diddy Illuminati, y'all. Stop playing. Stop playing. Diddy Illuminati. How are you doing so well with your channel? Diddy Illuminati. What is the secret to your success? Diddy Illuminati. What's the secret to his success right now? How is he getting all these numbers? That part. That part. Yo, what's up, y'all? How y'all doing today? Y'all just stalking? No double taps on the screen? Like, what's up, my guys? Yeah, I look like Gilly. Yo, I could only imagine Gilly in his childhood stages was a pain in the Batusi. I could only imagine when Gilly was a youngin'. Cause I feel like he still reminisces about the stories in a way. That, like, a lot of people probably used to be mad at Gilly when he was younger, bro. He probably, yo. Yes, exactly. Exactly. You gotta throw out the pyramid. That part. Diddy Illuminati. How is he doing it? You want to know? You want to run? You want to get your streams going up? Get some numbers instead of being on a zero? Diddy Illuminati. Diddy Illuminati. You don't even got, I don't want none of your money. I don't want no money from you. I want nothing. Keep that in your pocket. Diddy Illuminati. Keep your money in your pocket, yo. If you could give money out to a homeless person, less fortunate, by all means, I would appreciate that. But aside from that, Diddy Illuminati. Alright? Yo. Yo, peace to you all, yo. I love you all. I probably should have changed this live stream to that kind of context. That's mad funny, son. I should have just called this live stream Diddy's Illuminati. Yo, 10,000 viewers like pledging allegiance to Diddy's Illuminati, and it's Sunday service. It should be at least like 1,000 people in this room. It's Sunday service right now. We're supposed to be praying. We're supposed to be praying to Diddy's Illuminati. It's Sunday service. Y'all should be ashamed of yourselves. Where's the pyramids right now? Spam pyramids. It's Sunday service right now. And you're at Diddy's Illuminati. Let's go. Let's go, yo. Yo, shout out to y'all all, yo. Shout out to y'all the viewers checking me out, hanging with me right now. Peace to you all. Love you all. It's really simple. The choice is yours, basically, to say. It could be simple or it could be difficult. The choice is yours. When it comes to your life, you know? Loving, caring, or combative, and sadness, despair, discouragement. Like, nah, my guy. Chill with that, yo. Pause. Throw the pyramid. Yo, bro, if you're ever about to bug out, you ever having a... Just do this, bro. You'll get the energy back. Just throw up the Diddy, the pyramid symbol. Diddy Illuminati, yo. Diddy's Illuminati. My good sirs. I say good day to you guys. You gotta go to the gym, bro. Which I don't mind sponsoring. I don't mind sponsoring you to get up to 200 pounds of muscle. I don't like, to anybody who that was ever happened to them from a young age or whatever. I want to straight sponsor you to turn to 200 pounds of muscle. And all I'm requesting back from, when I mean sponsor, I mean like I'll dead seriously, like I would love to give you money just to get to 200 pounds of muscle and training. And I would just like to see the video of you mutilating that person. I would love that. That's all I'm paying for. It's for you just to be pure muscle, so you could get that, so you could get back. I'm with you on that one. I'm with you on that one. How can you get past it? By a community of people like-minded like me who want to sponsor you to turn into 200 pounds of pure steel. And all I want to see is that you get to mutilate that person later on. I'll be so happy to see you mutilate that person. Oh my gosh, that's the best. That's the best context in history is ever when innocent people are able to get their revenge. That's the best ever. That's yo. Just find a community like me who wants to sponsor you so you can mutilate that person later on. Definitely. I would love to see that footage. Definitely. Of you just like each punch is like a one punch man basically. I'm talking about years later, you coming back out of nowhere, you 200 pounds of steel muscle, and basically You're not even just giving them the one punch. You're hitting them like, oh, overload. You're giving them overloads. That's my suggestion to you. Find like-minded people who are empaths like myself who want to turn you into a 200-pound beast. And that'll be the greatest day in history to see you get to achieve that. To get to see you achieve is what I would like to see. I would like to see you achieve. I would love to see that. I would love to see you achieve, man. I really genuinely mean that. I would love to see you achieve and help others. That's what I would love, you know? I love dragons. Roar! Is that the sound that they would make? They usually would make roar. Huff. Yo, what's up, y'all? Yo, what's up? What's up, my geysers, y'all? I love you all. Peace to y'all all, yo. Yo, that's the only way I can make stuff. Like if I wanted to make music, if I wanted to do certain kind of projects, I gotta enjoy what I'm doing, bro. I can't be too. I could be serious, but I can't. In certain behalves, I can't be serious with the creation of that because I feel like when I have fun with myself, I could create something better out of it. You'll get something better from my creation, and I get something better from how I'm doing that, enjoying doing it. So yeah, like okay, I'll give you an example. People who make gangster rap music or rap music cursing and all that stuff, I'm gonna tell you that they're gonna wind up having a lot more fun and positivity if they do it and if they just flip 360 from not doing that. And they're never gonna know that until they actually experience that one day in production. They're like, yo, this is way better to do than keep doing this other. I'm sad all the time. I'm about to do crimes. This person forgot to put mayo on my sandwich. You bumped me on my shoulder. I don't know what to do. I've yet to learn how to read. I don't know what the Sunday news. Like yo, what's up with you? What's up with you, my guys? My guys. My good sirs. I tip of a hat to you, sirs. The top of the day to you. Spare some cheese, please. Peace to you. I love you all, y'all. What's up, my slimettes? My slimers and slimettes? Broke. What's my daily budget? Bankrupt. You think that people who mess with that stuff got budgets? Bankrupt. A budget? What kind of language is this? That's the best way I can tell you, yo. Yo. Oh. What's up, y'all? Yo. I love you, y'all. Stranger to stranger. Stranger to stranger, y'all. I love you all. Peace to you all, y'all. It's really simple. It's the simplest thing ever you could do. Grow up. Oatmeal. No sugar, no sweeteners, no butter, no salt. Dry. Dry. Oatmeal. Ah! That kind of stuff. Rest in peace, Mac Dre. Peace to San Diego. Peace to the Bay. Yeah, RP Mac Dre. Slime. Fizzle. Yeah, that's a whole other world. That's the other Brooklyn of the country, y'all. San Diego. Over there. The Bay. That's the other Brooklyn of the country. Shout out to them. They cool. Now the rest of California, because I've yet to hear a Harlem of California. I don't know about the rest of California, but the Bay, San Diego, that's cool. In fact, Oakland, exactly. San Diego. Yeah, shout out to the fam out there. Oatmeal. Old head, ancient wheats, grains, elements. I'm munching on elements. I thought the Bay is San Diego. My fault if I'm saying that wrong. I could have swore the Bay is San Diego. I'm bugging. I must be if you just said 9 hours. It shouldn't be no fucking 9-hour ride. That should only be a 40-minute ride from you. So I definitely don't know what I'm talking about. We eat in elements, grains, and wheats. For life. For life. You go to a 5-star restaurant, you asking them for a steak. I go to a 5. We two, yo, bro. We two different people. You go to a 5-star for steak. I'm telling them make me your finest wheat. Water and wheat, please. Yeah, nah, but like what you were saying, 9 hours. If it's 9 hours, if the Bay is 9 hours, that's not a part of you then. I was bugging. I'm bugging with that reference then. If it ain't 45 minutes to an hour away from you, that's not the hood right there. That's a whole other entity. So yeah, my bad. Yeah, I'm eating elements, bro. I'm eating wheat and grain. Nature. Boiled. I'm eating nature boiled with water. Hove. Hove. Diddy's Illuminati. Diddy Illuminati. Hove. Oh man. I'm definitely good. I'm good. I'm definitely. You want a good time of bugging out? You want to experience some genuine grade A bug outs? Hey. Hey. Panic attacks? Yeah. That shit is real. That shit is very real. The dealer. Yo, to be honest with you, I love that name. I love that name. I hope that Diddy would never, probably over time, really get upset at that one right there. I love that. That name go hard. That is so New York. Riddler, Diddler, hard. That sounds like a gangster's movie. Diddler. Yo, be honest with you, that's a gangster ass name. Those kind of names are not to be taken lightly. Those names, those are gangster names. That's the kind of name, to me, like that's the 1950s. As you talking, them kind of names in 1940s, 1950s. You talking about lead pipe to the back of your head. One whack. Like back in the 40s and 50s, they mastered the lead pipe to your head. I mean, I'm talking about one whack successes. One whack, 100% successful. Success rate. Dealer. Pause, bro. Why would I talk about your name? That don't kind of sound pause. Just throw up the pyramids. That's all you gotta do. Just throw up the Diddy's Illuminati. That you dead funny, son, for that one. Nah, son, you dead funny for that one, son. Talk about my name. Like, just think about that. Think about that you just said that to another man. It's dead funny, son. Like, chill, son. Nah, yeah, you walked out on that one, son. Nah, thank you. I love you all, yo. That's wild funny, bro. That was wild funny. Nah, that was wild funny. I like that one. Yo, you're suited and booted right now. About to do a 24-hour COD match. You wildin'. You wildin', bro. Yeah, stay away from that. Please, y'all. Don't mess with pills, y'all. Leave pills alone. Leave pills alone. There's plenty of strangers just like myself. I love you all. Be around more positivity than people talking negative amongst you. Stay working on yourself, and I pray to God that your environment is collaboratively working on self-development. Yeah, I really mean this shit. You know? People will remember you for being kind-hearted more than the people who work in their life. In many people's lives, they're going to remember the few who is kind over the ones that's not kind. You could be one of them. Yeah, bro, stay away from that stuff. Yeah, bro. Stay away from the willies, y'all. Stay away from the willies. That's garbage, y'all. Stay away from this stuff. The stuff y'all talking about right here. Stay away from that stuff. Okay. And if you're ever being prescribed it, or like, let's say you have a pain and somebody gave you one, break it into 4 pieces. Break it into 2 pieces. Don't take the whole thing. Stop looking at these social medias and kids or whoever. Oh, go. Oh yeah, this is so fun. They're idiots, y'all. Stop. Please. If you're ever gonna take some of that stuff, break it in half. Break it in 4 pieces. For real, y'all. So you can at least know what is the effects of what you're experiencing. And I took an antidepressant before, and I didn't like how it made me feel. I maybe did it for like a couple days. I was taking it, and I didn't like how it made me feel. And I think the one part of it that might have been the issue about, and this was the doctor's prescription. To my opinion, from how I felt experiencing it, I'd rather have broken it into 3 pieces and see how a smaller amount feels for myself than that whole one pill. I didn't like it, and I just left it alone. I threw that shit in the garbage. I threw that whole thing in the garbage. Get out of here. I'm good. Well, that situation is different from mine, what you're saying there, because the person I would take one from is my parents. So what my parents get, I'm talking about like antibiotics. The only pills I take is like a Tylenol, I think, maybe, and that's once on the blue moon. Like if I got a fever, if I ever got banged up and my body's hurting from being injured, maybe I might take a pain medicine pill maybe one time. But I don't really take pills. And I mean all my life. Like, I tried it one time. And I'm talking about when everybody was more, I'm talking about 12 or more years ago. When I was like in school. I tried it one time. I'm good. I got enough energy in myself to stay concentrated. It kind of reminded me of Molly a little bit. If I was to compare that. The last question you just asked me, I think I would compare that to Molly. That's what I remember of it and how it made me feel. If I was to give a description, something that was like similar to that substance, I think I would say is Molly. But yeah, the hell with all that stuff, y'all. Like, I'm telling you, like, dead serious. Like, all my life, I don't drink alcohol. I don't mess with no pills. You see a little bit of smoke cloud. I don't want to show it on the camera. You see the smoke? That's it. That's all I mess with. If you could take a hint from what is this cloud, this cloudy substance that's floating on the screen right now, that's it. That's the only thing I tell you I mess with. Yeah, that's no good, bro. The fact that you would even refer those objects like that, like, nah, dude. Exercise, good people to be around. Maybe it could be a ciggy, but like regardless to what, like That's my way I would describe to you my characteristics in certain substances I mess with. I don't drink alcohol. I never did. Like I mean I never did. I'm not gonna say like my whole life I never had a cup of alcohol, or one time I might have gotten drunk before, but I don't drink alcohol. Like through my whole life I might have only drinking like 6 times, less than 10 times. I had a drink in my whole life. So, and I'm good. I just don't like it. So, and eventually this, what I'm doing right here, let's just say it's a ciggy. I'm going to be done with that too eventually in these stages I'm getting them to. You're chilling, yo. Shout out to you all. Mr. FUK, shout out to you. Peace to FUK. Shout out to Brian. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to... I know what that is. I think I bought her myself. The person with the Hitler smiley face. Sweetie Eggplant. Shout out to you. Shout out to Roskla. Shout out to Brosif. Shout out to you all, yo. Peace and I love you all. Shout out to Mr. Chris Karras Burton. Chief Queef. I'm Puerto Rican too. We're basically Caribbean. We're mixtures of our ancestors who came from the Caribbean, whether they could be Jamaica, Venezuela. Like to Mr. FUK. Our ancestors come from like multiple islands of the Caribbean. If you really look into your DNA background, we come from multiple islands, and I wouldn't be shocked if you take a DNA test, you're gonna see your ancestors was on other Caribbean islands as well. Because I got family in Jamaica, Trinidad, Venezuela, and I wouldn't be shocked a couple other places. The slave ships bounced us all around. Your mother or your grandmother got to take the test. You got to use female DNA. So you got to use your mother's DNA or any females in your family. But like the oldest, if you could get DNA from the oldest female family member, get it. If you could get it from your grandmother or your mother, do their DNA. Do your mother or your grandmother's DNA. That's the best. That's the best ones. You see like how they talk about all this migrant, immigrant stuff or whatever that we have in America with all the Venezuelan stuff, and how you keep seeing all these black communities having beef with immigrants and this, that, and whatnot. Well, I gotta back them up, bro. That's my ancestors. Venezuela's my ancestors. My grandfather served World War II. My family has been serving this country beyond 70 years. My family has been a service to this country 70 years plus, easy. I'm talking about city jobs. I'm not talking about my family came here and just did like illegal bootleg or what. Nah, they served the country for like 70 years now. So, yeah. People here, people who have been here already who's like 100 years old, who might have passed away already. So their ancestors come from Venezuela. There's a lot of people in America right now, beyond 100 years right now, and their family members come from Venezuela. So this, everybody's bugging out about the immigrants that's here right now, whatever. You know, go eat a glizzy, bro. Rice and beans. Rice and beans. Sometimes now as an adult, I don't get a when I go to Spanish restaurants, I won't get meat. Like, okay, like if I'm with my family or I'm with people and they get a meat choice, I might eat a little bit of their chicken or pollo, pollo or pollo guisado, whatever, or pork or whatever, but Most times I just get like white rice, black beans. I don't know why. I'm gonna eat rice for my entire life. So I'm gonna tell you rice and beans. Hell yeah, right? Not just say white like rice and beans, like white rice and beans, and yellow rice and peas. I forget how we say that. You know what's the double? What the thing I like? Rice. Rice made by Puerto Ricans and Dominicans. The rice that Puerto Ricans and Dominicans make. That's my favorite. That's my favorite food. Yo, the rice that Puerto Ricans and Dominicans make are like a Krabby Patty secret formula, bro. That is a true Krabby Patty formula right there. Yeah, exactly what you just said. Exactly. Habichuelas. Exactly. Yeah. Shout out to everybody, yo. I don't care where you from though to say. You know, like I said, I got family. Yeah. Now I got you. I know. But I don't want to cap to you. I don't want to cap to you. I'm not good at Spanish, bro. I'm definitely New Yorican. I'm definitely a New Yorican. I'm not good at Spanish like that, and I'm gonna learn. I'm going to learn. But I just want to say, like, as in a form of context, that I'm born and raised Caribbean. Like I said, part of my ancestors that still exists from Jamaica. Whenever you get to go, I really hope that you can enjoy it. That's the main. That's anywhere you go. I hope that you have a positive time. That's the main thing to say. Anywhere that you go, and I wish it the best of your experiences. Part of my family's from Jamaica. Part of it is in Trinidad, Venezuela, Puerto Rico, and who knows where elsewhere. As you can see here in America. You done no bomba clat. Big bomba clat. Big bomba clat. Rastamandum. Yo, bro. You know what be having me wildin', bro? Because I'm born and raised Caribbean, bro. You know what be having me wildin' with other people in the country? And this is about black dudes, black people in the country, yo. Not even say black dude, black men and women in the country that have dreadlocks and do not know nothing about Caribbean culture. You are bugging out, bro. If you're gonna put dreadlocks on your head, dreadlocks is not just a look. It is a culture. You know? Nah, but I'm telling you, like, like you see like this whole wave of mad people in Chicago got dreadlocks. Mad people down south jacking dreadlocks. Like mad people just jacking dreadlocks. Mad of them know nothing about Caribbean community besides the dreadlocks. So like, what I mean by that is like, a Caribbean person could see you one day and come up to you thinking like that you're Caribbean too, and they'll be polite to you, maybe ask you a question, and like you're gonna be stuck not knowing what I'm saying. Like I told you, I'm Puerto Rican, but I know I could talk I could talk heavy Caribbean. So I see you with dreads, I could come up to you and talk Caribbean to you. And when I see you start looking at me confused, I'm not gonna look at you confused. I'm just gonna know like, oh, you're not Caribbean. Like you just got dreads on your head. Like you bugging, bro. like yo, bro, why do you got dreads on your head right now? Like, do not go to certain place. Like, I don't know how to put it, yo. I don't know how to word that behalf, but like, yeah, for a lot of y'all that's in America and y'all got dreadlocks on your head, or you putting fake dreads on your head, and you don't know nothing about Caribbean culture, you are bugging, bro. You're crazy. Personally, me. And I experienced it a good couple times when I go out of state. And I see a person with dreads, I walk up to them east and I act straight. I've been doing this since a child, bro. I've been doing this since a child. But the difference with old dreads, there's a difference between modern dreads and an old dread. An old dread is like 9 out of 10, 10 for 10, gonna be a Caribbean person. Most modern day dreads are imposters. So when I was a little kid, I'm gonna give you an example. For me, when I was a little kid, I had dreadlocks. When I was a little kid, I could go to different states throughout the country, and as soon as I see some other dreads, like, and I'm not even from that strip, I could go and kick it with them. That's one way I'll explain to you about Caribbean people or whatever. I could walk up stranger to stranger, but because he see how I look and how he looks, like and I'll be honest, from my experiences that I had with Caribbean people from when I was a little kid, treat me right. The old dread mods them, they treat me right. So I might get dreadlocks again one day. I've been wanting it for a couple of years now. I might get dreadlocks again. But like I'm saying to you, like, majority of people from the Caribbean could come up to me and they could talk to me and I know what they're talking about. Like I say that again, majority of people from Caribbean islands could come up to me and, you feel me? Dude, God bless me trying to keep reading and educating. You know what's funny about that format you're saying? I'm gonna tell you, when I first had my dreads as a little kid, I didn't even braid my hair either. You gotta dread it. You gotta dread your hair from when it's low. You gotta start dreading your hair when your hair is low. If you grow your hair out long and longer and longer, it makes it harder for you to upkeep of it being like connected. No, I love you. Peace to you, bro. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Grenada, Trinidad, Tobago, St. Lucia. But like, mad Americans who's not from that background heavily jack Caribbean culture. Mad people who's not from that background in America right now today heavily jack. That means they're riding Caribbean culture. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Bro, if you had dreads, but I'm talking about from the year 2000 and down, you cool. If you had dreadlocks from the year I mean, for certain people, y'all could be in my chat, y'all might not was born then. But like, I'm gonna tell you the reason why I'm talking about the year 2000, just that year and down, and you gotta go back to this, the 90s, the 80s, the 70s. People, even in Caribbean culture, when they came to America, not to say mad Caribbean, but a lot of people didn't want to have dreadlocks like that. A lot of Americans was against people who were coming from the Caribbean, discriminating against them for having dreadlocks. Dreadlocks is was still discriminated in a way still to today. So I just say that, like, you know, if that's not your background, you know, it's not like, oh, don't get dreadlocks. You're more than welcome to do whatever you want with your hair. But when you do certain things that are from certain other cultures, you can gain attention and interaction from those kind of people, saying like me and others. And when we would come to, I'm telling you from my personal experience, and I think for others, when we would see you and then interact with you, and you don't know what we're saying or talking about or whatever, to me you look crazy. You know, that's just all I'm saying. When I see people who have dreadlocks, and for me, born and raised, majority of people I'm raised around who had locks on their head was Caribbean, like majority Caribbean. That was the dialect. That's how we talk. Whatever. When I see modern day dreads, and then I might come ask them a question or whatever, and it could do with a Caribbean thing, and they don't know what I'm saying, like that bugs me out sometimes. Like, yo. 12 years ago, I saw a dread dude in Jersey. I asked him, hey, do you you know if any of these stores got grappa or fronto? And he didn't know what I was saying. And I was like, I got stuck for a second because I'm like, dude, you got dreadlocks on your head. I was like, oh, okay, like you're not Caribbean. Like, okay. Like, my bad or whatever. But it's just like, that's kind of bugged out. Yo, bad people down south still don't know Caribbean dialect. I be rapping, nah, braids is okay. You can get anything you want with your hair. You can do whatever you want with yourself. It's just like, be a little bit genuine to the culture where that comes from when you do it. Instead of trying to gain attention from doing things from other cultures. You know? Like, Caribbean is my life. Like, that is my family hundreds of years right now. That's my life. Caribbean culture. So yeah, but even if you wanted dreadlocks, you're more than welcome to get it. It's just like, just be a little bit more authentic to understanding of the when I mean authentic, you don't need to get a whole college course of understanding Caribbean culture, but it's just to understand people of that culture a little bit more. So like, you're gonna come across engagement. You're gonna eventually come across engagement. And the fact that you can't engage on those behalves, people could just look at you like, you're just like copying just for aesthetic or whatever. You know? Shout out to everybody. Shout out to my Americans. Shout out to my Asians. Shout out to my natives. Shout out to my Caribbeans. Shout out to you all. Peace and love to you all. I got Chinese friends, Filipino friends, Japanese friends, Korean friends. I'm trying to make some Taiwanese friends. Like I said, I'm born and raised Caribbean, so I got associates of all islands. You know? What are you asking? Oh, like dreadlocks? To do dreadlocks again? Like, I'm gonna have one right here. Bam! Oh, make a goat noise, yeah? You got me laughing. Yo, you made me laugh at that one. I don't, like, what is it? Like a bat. Go to the bat. You're so random. You're so random, bro. To come with that context, that was really random. Make a goat sound. You're the goat. You're the goat, bro. We're all the goats. If you do the right things and you're not a messed up person, we're all the goat. We're all goats. It ain't no one goat. We're all goats. We're all goats, bro. We're all goats. You're the goat. Don't you forget that. You're the goat too. We're all goats. That's how I like to live. That's how I really like to live. Now forget that. Forget that concept of it being just specific people of specialness or whatever. That's for the birds. That's for the birds, yo. We're all the goat. You're the goat. You're the goat. Word. I don't know what that means, bro. I see your double question marks with the word. What kind of pickle you're getting into? Like pickle? I don't know what that means. We just chilling, dun dun. That's what we getting into. We chilling. We eating boiled oats and grains. Old style, no sugar. Bitter. I love this. Chilling, y'all. You gotta throw up the hove, y'all, and pledge allegiance to the Diddy Illuminati. I pledge allegiance to the Diddy Illuminati. For with it stand one nation under the Diddler, for liberty and justice for one. I don't know what that is. It kind of sounds like Indian. What you're saying there. Kind of sounds like that. Oh, you got me. You got me. You see, I'm an imposter, bro. I'm an imposter. You got me. Damn, bro. Nah. Nah. What island is that one, bro? Dush to Dushy? I have never heard it. Nah. I told you. I am of the islands of Trinidad, Jamaica, Puerto Rico. You got at me. But why does it say? Where is that from? But where is that from? Where you're saying? That's Spanish? Pickle. He's so itchy and weird. Yes, maybe I am. Maybe I am itchy. can see that. I can see when you said bickle, but the kuminda, commenda part, the commenda tudushi, that ain't no Jamaican or Trini, or like that's some like, where is that one from? What the? Oh, I'm just that's how bad I am at Spanish. Yeah, but like, okay, check it out. Like the Kamunda Tutushi part that you're saying, like what, that could be Haitian or Saint Lucia, or like it's 2-3 islands that speak like a dialect of French or something like that, and that's the only ones that I would tell you I don't know what they're saying, bro. Oh, okay. Yo, peace, Knuckle. Now somebody was saying I perceive itchy and weird. Nah, it's all good. It's all good. The dialect of what you, but I still said what island? Where is it from? When you're saying that line, the Tushy, where Dushi or whatever. Where what island? Where is that from? That's what I was trying to ask you. I was curious about. I gotta rub some lotion on my skin. That's why I'm itchy. We're getting into the fall season. Dry skin. If you don't rub the lotion on the skin, you get the hose again. Oh, Venezuela? Okay. Okay. Pledge allegiance to the Diddy Illuminati, for with it stands one nation under the Diddler. Ho! Ho! Yeah, but when I was just saying it, bro, I was saying it terrible. When you're saying the Dushi, the Dutushi or whatever, and if that's from Venezuela, I know I'm saying it terrible. My Spanish is terrible. Like, I really pronunciate it, unfortunately, and I don't want to speak like that. I felt like when I was just reading it, I was reading it like an American. Dutushi Coyaba de Cosiblo de Mañano Ayaga. Like, nah, I'm not talking like that, yo. I'm wildin'. I will not talk to people like that. You're only gonna get it here on YouTube, but in actual, person to person, yo, I'm not gonna talk to a person like that. That's funny. That's amazing what you're saying. Per se, that's amazing what you're talking about there. And I hope you stay growing and doing better. Shout out to my peoples from my ancestors are from Venezuela. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to our ancestors. Shout out to people from there who's migrating over here. And I wish them the best of luck, and I hope they do very well. And I'm here rooting for them. For the ones that's coming here in America, I'm rooting for you. Oh, the others that are already here are upset. I don't care. That's America. You think America is about caring? I'm rooting for you. Stupid. If you was to go anywhere and you want to go on a behalf of creating art, I would tell you not America. I would tell you go to Europe, go to Asia. Go to Europe or Asia. I wouldn't tell you go somewhere in America. You'll come across in a shorter amount of time more genuine support in those two regions than Americans. Tell anybody this. And you can see I'm on a public live stream. I'll tell anybody that. Yeah, go to Europe or Asia, but don't go there. Don't just go there. You want to go to America? You want to go to Europe? You want to go to Asia? You want to go to South America? Have associates. Have a system there for a reason that you're going there. That's what I would say. Oh, okay, military. Salute. Any place you get to go to, try to learn as much about those places that you're gonna be. Before you get to go there, try to learn about it on social media as much as possible so that when you go there, you can have an idea of what you want to do there. How can you capitalize in these spaces that you're being deployed into for those periods of time that can help you in a form of growth? That's what I would suggest to you. Have a plan of things that on your free time you can maybe gain a form of an opportunity of growth through that period of time in those different spaces. Have a plan, basically. Like I guess one example I'll give is like a while back when I used to on the internet look for buying retro games. Nah, that sound fire what you just said, per se. Yo, per se, at the end of the video or on one of my other videos, whenever you're done watching this, leave a comment so I can follow you back. Leave a comment under a video that's already done. I want to follow you back, bro. That's cool as hell. Bro, it ain't we need to make Trump king again. Trump is going to be king again. You don't need to worry about that. That's done. That's done. Done deal. Done dizzle. Don't even worry about that. That's happening. That's okay. That's okay. Through finding if you can find some positive channels, I would suggest of people who speak English and they're not just talking about random absurd stuff, so you can develop sentences for yourself that you could in different periods of time express in other conversations. Watch that. It'll keep helping you. Nah, ain't nothing wrong with how you speaking, yo. I've been reading all my entire life different forms of dialects. and there's nothing wrong with it. I'm speaking English. Are you speaking? Are you a speaker English or speaking Hispanic? Are you speaking Spanish? You speaking Spanish? Or are you speaking English? He's speaking Spanish? Or he's speaking English? You know, it's funny when Spanish people say English, they say the Lish. The I they say like an E. That's how I would tell you Spanish people pronunciate English words. Their I's. There's certain letters they'll pronunciate it as like an E or ooh. They'll pronunciate it a different way, and that's why that one part sounds different. Inglés, less. You speak Spanish? Exactly. Inglés. Yeah, you see? So you see the ENGLEY he puts? So it changed from lish to le. You speak Spanish? That always makes me laugh when I see skits with that. Like, oh, he speaks Spanish? I love that one. I love that out of all my English words that Spanish people pronunciate, it's just speaking Spanish. That's so funny. That is so funny, bro. I love it. I love it. Bro, that's etched in stone. Trump is back, bro. Well, I'm gonna be sad. I'll be sad if not, but like, I think that's etched in stone, man. If I was to say, with the Trump, yo, these 4 years was bananas. To be honest, in this, yo, bro, I didn't even know I'm an hour in this. I'm just chatting right now, yo. I mean, if you want to find one, yeah, but nah. Now that I just think about it, what you just asked me, yo, nah. Should you find a in the state? Nah. If you want to just mess around a little bit, whatever, but nah. Nah. You're able to deploy in different places, experience as much as possible different ethnicities, and then through that behalf, you're gonna see the most like I would say, try to be with the best empaths and whatnot. Try to be like with the best kind of a human being you could be by the experiences you'll have in different places. But in America, I'm gonna tell you, like, it's too much confusion out here. It's too much out here. It gotta maybe be like upper middle class people. They deal with less conflict. So you try to look for people that your life is gonna be as least conflict as possible. Bye. That's everywhere. Batemanum. That's everywhere. That's everywhere. That you can't get away from that. Yeah, you can't get away from that, yo. That's just etched in that's like Donald Trump. That's etched in stone. That's pretty much etched in stone. You heard? Yeah, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. That's that. What? Those two things that you're saying, like that, I would tell you that's just anywhere and everywhere. That's inevitable. That's inevitable. But Yeah, just do your research, man. Just stay doing your research to wherever you're traveling to and deploying to, and that'll give you more of your execution ideas of what you can really narrow down with your time and get the most out of it. That's what you got to remember. That whenever you're deployed, you got a certain period of time to be able to do your freedom of choices. So you don't want to let's just say I give you 5 hours or 10 hours of freedom of choice, or 15 hours, or a whole day, and you don't know what to do there at that place. You're going to be spending 5 hours or whatever time researching. You could have researched that before you got there. You have just stay doing your research before you get to the scenario. Prepare, like if you're in military or whatever, you gotta prepare before you get to the ground, or you're unprepared, which would make no sense. That would be my suggestion. Anywhere that you deploy to, you should prepare for a month easy about that place you're going to. Like, I wonder if I would assume any military does that you try to study the junk out of maps so you can really know areas as much as possible so you won't be lost. I have a feeling, which that's a lot of stress to have to learn. But I mean, maybe after watching and repeating, you learn maps, but it's kind of maybe not easy to do. I don't know what you're talking about there. This is Diddy Illuminati over here. This is even worse than what you're talking about. Everything that you just said right there, that is jokes and giggles. We're Diddy Illuminati over here. Oh, throw up your pyramid symbols. What is he talking about? This is 10 times worse. Mark of the Beast, the Diddler. The Diddler. Diddler. 10 times worse. Mark of the Beast. I laugh at that. Throw up the diamonds. Throw up the diamonds. The Diddler. You don't get no worse than that. There's no coming back. Mark of the Beast. I laugh at that shit. Mark of the Beast. Diddy Illuminati. Water and grains. Elements. I'm eating on elements. Water and grain. No sugar. I'm eating the elements. Earth and fire. Water and ice. Combined makes Captain Planet. Yo, facts. In the Caribbean, they call it porridge. And in UK, they call it mush. I love going into places and asking them, do they have mush or porridge? I mean, first I ask mush, they'll be confused sometimes, and I'll say porridge. I'm eating porridge. Stuff from Goldie. I'm eating elements from books that was read hundreds of years ago, like Goldilocks and the Three Bears. I'm eating things like that from that kind of a book. Yo. Yeah, actually, you're right. It's some Power Rangers in the background. It's a series of three figures. Oh, that's hilarious, yo. I took it back to the elements. We eat porridge. I'm in New York. Home of porridge. You can't wait to come to New York? It's the home of porridge. Oats and grains boiled with water. Elements. You get some delicious. This is what you get when you're in New York. Delicious. Mush City. Facts. Yeah. Yeah. That's my kind of jokes. Going back to Oaktown? Yeah. Yeah. That's just funny. Mush City. I love that right there. That got me wilding right now. Ricky Wolves. Yo. No, we on Oaktown time right now, Ricky. This is Mush City. New York, like New York. The fuck you talking? Mush City. We on Mush Talk right now. That's wow. I like that. That's really funny. Talk that talk, yo. Yo, talk that talk. That was wild funny. You got California, and you got Oaktown. The two number one states that everybody that want to come to America. That's the only two states everybody want to come to. First is Oaktown, everybody want to come to. Then the other one is California. But from how it's sounding right now, California is sounding like Escape from New York right now. And everybody's trying to come over to Oaktown. So, I don't know, y'all. Everybody want to come to Mush City. I don't know why. You ain't ready for Mush City. If you ain't from Mush City, y'all, I would just tell you don't come. If you don't want to be in a hectic environment, don't come. If you want to be in a hectic environment, come. Come to Mush City, aka Oaktown. Yeah, Cali looking like Escape from New York right now. How people keep describing what's going on in Cali right now, they keep describing it like Escape from New York. Just look how everybody from different states is just making the exodus over here to New York. If you look at mad different social medias of people from different states all over the country, it's just funny all of a sudden, boom, people from all these different states is in New York now. doing media and whatnot. Okay. Mush City, boy. I don't think they really know. They came here during the summertime. They don't know about the wintertime. That's my favorite time. This is my favorite. I don't like the summer. I like this time of the year. The rain and the mush. Yeah, that's what it really be. That's what it really be. Yo, shout out to the 5 boroughs. Shout out to Queens. Shout out to Brooklyn. Shout out to Manhattan. Shout out to LES in Manhattan. Shout out to Harlem. Shout out to Long Island. Shout out to Bronx. Good size. Shout out to Bonkers. Mr. Yonkers. That's a fact. Rain and mush. Rain and mush, my guy. Oaktown. That's wild funny. That's wild funny. Oaktown. I like that. I was burping when I said that just now. That's why I said it like that. I was dead just burping when I just said Long Island. I gave out a Rick and Morty pronunciation of that when I just did that. If you want back to that, I just burped when I did that. Oaktown. That's a fact. That's a fact. We just chilling every day. Every day, all day, we chilling. What we doing here? We chilling. Quiet naps type shit. Yo. That's crazy. It always happens like that, yo. I started talking about the genuine context of why I put the video up, and then it just goes into absurd random chat. Whatever. I was trying to be actually educate and just whatever. Yo, to keep it a hundo with you, I'm not really into that. When I got in the window, let me move the window over just to show you there's a bunch of things up there. I'm not really into doing that. That's just some random shit I did, yo. Yo, to keep it 100, that's just some random I did. I don't collect. Damn, I'm really wild. 1 minute. I never really did that stuff, yo. To keep that 100. Okay. There are certain action figures I might not mind from my childhood, which I have, in 4 years of buying stuff or looking for stuff, I have yet to come across them. I wouldn't mind some Transformers. I wouldn't mind some G.I. Joes. I got a G.I. Joe or two, actually. I wouldn't mind some Transformers. I wouldn't mind some Silverhawks. I wouldn't mind some G.I. Joes. I wouldn't mind some He-Man action figures. These are toys when I was like a little baby. And that's about it. It's funny. Oh, I had Ghostbusters, I guess. I didn't have I don't remember tons of toys. To keep it a hundo. But yeah, that's not really my thing. That's just some random stuff. Hey, I'll show you an example. What I've really been doing. I got bags and bags of video games, but I never collected this when I was younger. I just did this over 4 years. So I showed this a while back on other videos. Like I got PC Dojin Japanese games. That's not common to the country. I collect demo discs for the PlayStation that eventually might become uncommon in the future. It's funny, like all those action figures I'm talking about. I found a Game Boy Pokemon edition at the flea market, maybe for under $10, $5, before I could find an action figure. That don't make sense. So, but I guess God was blessing me, and my ancestors was blessing me in my journey of what I wanted to find, and they gave it to me. So that's more of the behalf, I would say. What I got like piles and piles of stuff of is like video games. But like right now, even at the moment, I don't really do this. I don't really be looking for buying stuff like this. And if I was to be still buying it right now, I'm only gonna pay like $1 for it. I'm not even buying stuff like that. But I did damage. When I mean damage, I did a good. Is it phone charged a little bit? These are 2 Michael Jordan posters from back in the days. A weekly Shonen Jump magazine. X-Men Japanese novel. Like as you can see, you're seeing boxes. It's another a video game for the Odyssey from back in the days. A broken game disc on the floor. I don't even play video games. Oh, so Ape Escape 3, broken disc. What's here? More video game stuff. Look, what the heck was that? I hope that wasn't a game. Oh, another video game disc. I don't even play this stuff. I guess came across it for a deal. Games or like, I don't even have a TV in this room. I got 4 computer monitors. Eventually, so I can hook up a computer and start using the computer again. I have no TV in this room. I don't watch TV. So okay, that's another example. Okay, if for the video games, all these, this is a box of video games. This is boxes of other shit. Look, there's 2 other video games right here. I would need a TV to play that stuff, wouldn't I? I don't watch TV. I play video games, but I haven't played video games in years. The only place I play video games is on the cell phone. To keep it 100 with you, this phone where I'm streaming at right now. Yo, I got 2 desktops on the floor right now. I have yet to use. That was given to me maybe 2 years ago, and I got a fan sitting on top of them to blow air at me. And I really want to use those computers to stream, work, whatever. I don't know. This phone is sitting on the main computer I use. My laptop. This other laptop I use. That's it. I don't watch TV. Eventually, I'm gonna get a TV, maybe to play some video games again. You know, PlayStation, whatever. But that part. Scooby-Doo. The older you get, I don't know about for y'all, but I come from urban environment. Stress, anxiety, a bunch of nonsense that my mind is always running in the direction of progression, and I just can't play video games like that. I just feel like I'm losing life when I play video games. I'd rather sit here with 1 or 3 people watching my live stream. I'd rather do this. Look, for this hour and a half or whatever, I could have been playing a video game or whatever. You know, it's kind of weird to say. I find doing this and just talking or whatever, I find this a billion times more constructive than I don't know why, than doing that. Yeah. A lot of people who are playing video games, they're not talking. They don't have people to talk to, or people who's messaging on their screen time or whatever, which could be a form of engagement. A lot. It's just the interaction with that game or whatever. So the older you get, things change about how you feel, how you think, what you want to be doing for yourself, expressing yourself, what you want to grow and become. You know? You can learn from older people, y'all. You can learn, like, some of the most crucialest lessons in your life is not the things that you learn, like, with other kids. It's what you learn from other people, their successes and their mistakes. And then the earlier you can be mentally mature to intake that kind of information, the faster your journey could be better for yourself. Yo, dude. Shout out to anybody who could be positive upon this space that this channel is. Thank you, love you, peace and blessings. Yo, which you probably don't even genuinely hear from some of your own socials. I mean it. Yeah. Because that's, God bless the family background I got to get to grow in my life so far, and I'm not scared to speak that language. That's where my animosity and my character will come from. It's disrespect for my kindness. Then you'll see Jekyll and Hyde from me. The best of, like, you ever see on TV or on cable or whatever, when they be like, oh, you're lucky today, you're going to get the best episodes of this character. Yeah, you'll get the best of Jekyll and Hyde from me. But first you're going to get a good human being. Then you're going to get, then if you play yourself on that, you disrespect that, you're going to get an episode of Batman. 1950s, I mean, though. Not modern day Batman. I'm talking about the real grimy Batman. Diddler. You're gonna get an issue of Diddler's Batman. 1950s. Patience is the key, y'all. A lot of my successes is patience. I'm gonna have some fun playing a phone game in a second from right now. And I'm telling you, like, 9 out of 10, 10 for 10, my wins is through patience. Of majority of anything I interact with. I will smash you because of the patience. And you're gonna make a mistake because you're gonna get impatient. Once you break that impatient and I see it, that's when I hit you. I wait for your break of impatience and not understand the sacrifice of when to move. Every move is a sacrifice. Anybody heard of a game called PUBG? Or you play shooting games, Call of Duty, any other shooting games, which I haven't even played in years? What I liked about the modern shooting games was when anybody shoots their gun, how you could get the alert. You'll get like a little buzz alert symbol of, in your circumference of south, north, east, west, it'll show you a buzz alert, which makes sense. It's a sound, you're hearing a sound bounce off from a certain direction. That was my favorite #1 thing about games. Is genuine sound bounce off of when people are shooting in games. So now you can know where this is coming from, whatever. So now, let's say the whole map is silent. I mean, when somebody finally shoot, oh, we know it's in this direction, we know it's in that direction. So I'm a not to call myself a camper, but I'm a strategic camper. What I mean by that is that it's idiotic for an individual, a singular person, to rush groups of people. But it's smarter for a singular person to wound one or two people, and in a mix-up, if you're successful at wounding that one or two people, I had odds of taking down a group of 4. I've done it. I've singular-handed took down groups of 4 people, tons of times. And tons of times I failed at it too. Because that first shot, I'm going to wait to see how many of y'all is right there. I am not going to shoot the first person I see. That's what I like about how I play in shooting games. When everything get quiet and the map is small now, it's not that many, whatever, I don't shoot the first person. And I know, like, let's say I know it's only me left, or it might be 2 of us, whatever the team is. We don't shoot the first person. We need to see everybody first. And once we see everybody first, now we hit all of them. That as simple as that. We see once we see who is everybody who's the enemies in that scenario. If blessedly we got two people, I think is enough. Because 2 of us is gonna lop you. I'm telling you how I play. I'm aiming for your head. I'm waiting for the 3 to 4 to pop up. My shit is on one of your heads. Guaranteed. I'm following. But I'm making sure all of y'all come out first. Then I'm lopping you. Now they know something going down. If my other teammate is on point, he lopped the other. He's lopping one of y'all, and now we can rush. We can rush y'all. That's how I play. I'm not gonna hit the first person, and then it prevents the rest of me from ever seeing the rest of the team. I gotta see the whole team. So I'm gonna stalk. Basically, I'm gonna stalk you until I see everything of the scenario. And then when I get to see the whole scenario, then I only have seconds to how I gotta take action in that scenario. After I see the full responsibility of what's gonna take care or what's gonna happen there. So, and it'd be so much fun. It'd be so much fun when I have those scenarios, because most times they start kind of panicking. Like, they got the hint where the sound came from, but they're still panicking for a second. So it's fun. It's kind of fun. Stalking. Stalking will never fail. In any scenario of life, y'all, stalking will never fail. Any scenario, from internet, video game, it'll never fail. If you do it the right ways, it'll never fail. Now, I'm wrong. There's 2 sides to it. There's 2 sides to that. There's 2 sides to that, what I'm saying there. There's 2 sides. But, video game wise, that's fun. I have so much delightful fun off of that. Yeah, that's how I camp. I don't camp like just to camp all day long, but like, you can't, if you running all day long, bro, then you're the one coming first to everybody's sight all day long. So it's like break down scenarios into sectors. That's how I would say it. Break down areas into sectors. And the more that you can break those sectors down and your team is still alive, you know, you gotta you're doing the right thing. The goal is really for everybody to live. Your team is supposed to really be living, and be able to go. And if good at it, you could go on multiple tours. You're not supposed to be passing away for the first mission. That's how serious it is. But so you know, it's interesting to take how a lot of people intake video games and a lot of the crimes and violence that goes on in modern day life. A lot of people got those 2 worlds misconstrued. That like, yo, in real life, you only got one time you could mess around and whatever you're gonna be doing with yourself, and all that stuff you see in the video game. That's a video game. Now, on another hand, can you practice thousands of times to develop a professional imagination of how you can move for yourself for situations? To an extent, I would tell you, yeah. You could develop a lot of imagination for playing video games, how to professionally move in real life scenarios. I would say, yeah. But fear, adrenaline, reality plays a major factor of, aside from video games, you have to practice those kind of elements. That when you combine both together, you got to know how to suppress those three things. If I was maybe to say. But yeah, like I said, just say I don't got a TV for beyond a decade. Really, beyond 15 years, I stopped kind of watching, maybe or longer, I stopped watching TV. It just got whack. I didn't care about that content. And I'm happy the way I think even more now. That I would suggest that to anybody. Please consider to make yourself the social medias you have at the moment. Develop to have a social media just truly dedicated to knowledge and information. And keep it only on that. So you won't ever be berated with sexual behavior or negative behavior. Or just waste of your time behavior. Have a singular social media when it comes to YouTube, Twitter, whatever it is, that is professional, is more professionalisms than giggles and yucks. Like, what's wrong with you? Now, I'm sorry, I don't mean this. I'm wrong how I'm saying that right now. I'm sorry. But if a person who's understanding that kind of content could be amongst you, they would be helping you, saying that this kind of content is not helping you. That's another way I'll say it. It's really serious. America has life-changing opportunities every not to say you have to wait every 5 to 6 months. And all it could take you is 5 to 6 months of just getting into a program. America has tons of 5 to 6 month programs that your average person does not get up and go do and work at being an everyday regular citizen, making decent money and go on with your life. Food for thought, y'all. I'm telling you, this is based on real life, and I'm trying to see if I could do an interview with a person or two. CEOs I'm talking about. Check this out. You only need $5,000 to $10,000 to really do something in a lot of fields that can make you very successful for the rest of your days. This is not a lie. You only need maybe $5,000 to $10,000. You can work a $15 to $20 an hour job and get that money and get that kind of money up with that. But on your off time, it's up to you to understand business and how to properly execute what you would do with that 5 to 10K. You gotta understand something that is not a struggle hustle. Everybody uses the context of this word hustling. There's different versions of hustling, y'all. One version is reaching out to every single person that you know is on your social media and hoping one of them will buy from you. Another form is that you're able to obtain an object for such a fraction of $1, and there's only 5 other people who's selling it, and you could list on the internet or in the street or whatever you could sell at, and people will buy it from you. There's multiple forms of a hustle. And the last one I would tell you is the one is reaching out to everybody and letting everybody know you got this object, or you make shirts, or you made some new pudding, or you could bake bread, or you're just a part of the same pool that's been doing that for 1 billion years. And you need to pull yourself into the other pool that doesn't do that. That's what I've been on for about past 10 years. Maybe in the beginning when I was first making music and messing around, whatever. Not say messing around, but trying to learn. Yeah, I was trying to reach out to people and network and all this other stuff. I don't do that now. Anybody I have known for the past 10 years right now, and social circles or any of my medias or whatever in person, this, that, and whatnot, I don't need not one of them to make a sale right now. And not one of them has to do with the money I'm making right now. Not one of them. It has everything to do with the time I took out to keep learning steps and different things and apply myself and see development and growth. You can make $100 bill streaming the right kind of data on YouTube. It will take you trial and error. But over time, through that trial and error, you might wind up seeing what I started seeing, which is developments. You gotta just keep working at it. And most people don't want to work at it. And then when you're working at it, don't care about it either. It's very important. Whatever you're working at, you kind of got to stop caring about it. On certain behalves, in a way. Like about, oh, I want to make this kind of money, or I want to get this kind of gain, or this, that, and whatnot. You got to think about what is the most important factor of that whole scenario, and that's the main thing you should want to have gains with. Should be maybe only one thing that you want to have gains with. And if you could figure out that one part and work at it correctly, dude, the data's on my page right now. You see how I'm having a stream and it has 7 likes. Let's say I didn't even have 7 likes. Let's say I have 1 like and you see how 4 people looking, whoever this is. This is real story. Go click on and look at the other videos that was posted a day or 2 ago. You can do it too. It's billions of content. It's billions of content. You can do it too. It's billions of content creators, y'all. Love you all. Peace out, y'all.